In this video, I'm going to show you how you can use Google Slides to build a virtual classroom and then upload it to Seesaw. So here you can see is an example of a classroom that I built with just lots of different images, and many of the images are connected to different links and resources. So for example, when you click on this one, it takes you to a video that reviews the alphabet and the sounds. So that's that video. When you click here, this takes you to a math lesson that I recorded on Screencastify. So you can see what that looks like.
Hi, boys and girls. Today we are going to
These two are linked to read alouds as well. So not everything is linked up to a video or another resource, but many of the things are. So this is what the virtual classroom looks like when it's built in Google Slides. So let's go ahead and see if we could start from scratch to start building a new one. So here we'll start with a blank slide, and the first thing we'll do is add a background. So we'll choose image, we'll do Google image search, and then we'll search for wall and floor, and we get lots of choices. This one is the one that I used for my classroom. So I'll click done, and then you can see the backgrounds there ready to go. So we'll just start building from here. You can click on insert image. Now if you've already downloaded and found a bunch of images you want, you can upload them straight here from your computer, or you can search the web here. So one of the tricks is to remember to search for images that have a transparent background so that there are no white borders on them. So I'm going to search for whiteboard with a transparent background. I'll go ahead and drag this one over. There we go. Let's see here. There we go. We'll resize it just a little bit. There we go. Maybe a little bit smaller. There we go. And then we'll put that right up here. There we go. Let's center it up. Okay, so we've got the whiteboard there. Let's go ahead and see if we can insert. Oops, I just closed out that. See if we can insert another image. And then this time we'll go ahead and do a hanging plant. There we go. I like that one. So I'll go ahead and add that. Scoot that up a little bit. Maybe a little bit more. Okay, so there's a hanging plant. Again, it has a transparent background. This time I'm going to go ahead and look for a rocking chair. See if we can find one. So I like the style of this one, so I'm going to add this one to our classroom here. A little small, so we'll resize it a little bit. Maybe a little bigger. There we go, and we'll add it to the floor there. Okay, so there's the rocking chair. And then what's interesting about some of the images here, you can format them even further in Google Slides. So I'm going to go ahead and right-click on the image and click on Format Options. And then I get all of these different choices along the side. So if I click on this Recolor tab, I can go ahead and find a different color I like. I think that one stands out a little bit more. So we'll keep the rocking chair there just like that. And then I'm going to add my Bitmoji. I have a separate video to show you how to create a Bitmoji and then how to add this Bitmoji extension here. So I'm just going to click on that, and my Bitmoji is already created. I'll right click on this one. I searched for a sitting Bitmoji earlier, so I'll copy that. And then I'll go ahead and just paste it right into our Google slide here. Put myself on the chair. There we go, that looks pretty good. Maybe a little bigger so my feet touch, although they never really do. All right, there we go. So there's my Bitmoji. Now you can just keep building, adding images. You can add them here right in Google Slides, or you can go ahead and just do a Google search for an item you're looking for. So for example, I think I want to add this lamp to my classroom. So I'm going to right click and click Control, but let me show you what happens when I copy it and try and paste it in here. It has a white background around it, and we don't want a background around it. So I'm going to delete that. I'm going to show you a trick to remove that white background from behind the lamp. We're going to use this website here. It's remove.bg, remove the background. So if you have two windows open, you can just click and drag the image straight into this website here. Or in this case, we're just going to right click and we're going to copy the image. And then I'll just paste it right into the website here. And it will download the image for us without a background, just like that. So I'll click on download. And you can see right here it's downloading to our downloads bar. So when I go back here to the virtual classroom, I can just drag the image in and it won't have a background. So go ahead and make that a little bit bigger, slide it over here on the floor behind me. There we go. And that's how you can remove the background easily. So let's go ahead and click here. I've already added several more images, and I've linked several of these images to videos and read alouds. This one, like I said, was linked to a math lesson. This one I haven't linked yet, so let me show you how I do that. So I want to link this Chicka Chicka Boom Boom book to a read aloud. So I'm going to go ahead here. I'm going to search up Chicka Chicka Boom Boom read aloud. Let's look at some more videos. This is the one I'm looking for. Now this is a YouTube video, so it will have, often has some advertisements at the beginning, some ads. So I'm going to click on that, and then I'm going to go here to the Safe Share website and click on the box and paste my YouTube link, and then it will generate a link for me, a Safe Share link, so I'll copy that. And then I'll go back to my virtual classroom, click on the image, and insert that Safe Share link there. So now everything in my Google Classroom that I wanted to be linked is linked. So we want to go ahead and upload that to Seesaw now. So I'm actually going to click on this one. So I have one slide here. So I'm going to click on Share. And right now it's already set to anyone on the internet with the link can view. That's what I want. So I'm going to copy the link. And then we're going to go here to Seesaw to get that activity created. So I'll click on the plus button. I'll click on Assign Activity. I'll click on Create New Activity. I'll go ahead and label it here. Now I'm going to hold off on typing the instructions first because I already have the link copied to my clipboard and I don't want to lose that. So I'm going to go ahead and go straight here to add the multimedia link. We're going to click right here. Now this is the tricky part. So this end here where it starts with edit all the way to the end here, we want to get rid of that. And we want to click on present. That way when the kids open it in Seesaw, it will open up a new window. There we go. Now we have two choices here. We don't want to do this one because that'll create a PDF and sometimes we run into trouble with some of the links in the virtual classroom. So we're going to go ahead and click on that one. And then here we have our virtual classroom uploaded into Seesaw. So I'll click here for the check. And then this is where I'm going to add the directions. Now I already copied them or typed them out right here. So I'm just going to copy them. And then I'm going to paste them right here. Now you'll notice that some of the words have colons around them. Some of these words I used this shortcut sheet. So we really want to use these icons to help the kids to make it easier for them to work through the activity. But these are our shortcut words that we use when typing in the directions. So once I click save, each of these will turn into an icon. Now you can also add, for example, after the kids explore the links, if you want them to complete an activity, you can add a template here. So we're going to show you what that looks like. So I'm just going to upload a template from my desktop. I have one saved. It's just a simple math activity. I think we want to go to the desktop here. There we go. So that's just the template, simple activity. I'm going to have them complete after watching that math lesson. And then I'll click check here. And then once I click save, you can see the activity, how it will look. So the students will see this here first, the virtual classroom link, and then this is the activity they'll do afterward. So the directions here take them through what they're going to do. So let me show you how it looks from the student's end after it's assigned. So let me assign it to the class, and then we'll look here. Let's see here. It should reload here. There we go. So here's what the students will see from their end. Now, what the directions here want them to click here first before adding their response. So I want them to click on the paperclip, which is here, so that'll open up the virtual classroom, and it opens up in present mode, so everything should be active in here. So when they click on a link, it should open into a new window, and then they can watch the video.
Hi boys and girls, today we are going to learn
So then they can close out of that when they're ready, click on a new link.
Welcome to Storytime Now. Subscribe for more.
And then when they're done exploring and doing all the activities, they can all the links, they can go back to Seesaw and then click on Add Response. And then this is where they can complete their activities. So we have 8 and 2 more equals 10. So we click there. And then it's ready in their journal to submit to their teacher to approve and then send back to the student's journal. So that is a little tutorial on virtual classroom and uploading it to Seesaw. Seesaw is coming out very soon with new features to make this even easier and to keep everything inside of Seesaw, so you don't have to do an external link to view it on Google Slides. So hopefully that helped with the virtual classroom.